Introduced to my brother. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over. Call the promoters. I just put up in this thing with my soldiers. I blew it and I'm still. Last minute I'ma need me some. Call up Khalifa. Bring them in the. You know I stay with some bad little baby.
CCO, did you just after the game?
We doing hundreds, we going insane. Pointers. Yeah, homies got me.
right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Braylon, why are you not listening? Go sit down.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Did you eat your food? All right, go in the room and watch TV.
This will be brought up in trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Now Goff taps this forward. That's a jet sweep. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. A play fake for Swift. Now Goff. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Mm.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Here's Goff. Got a man, it's Tunyon. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 41-yard line. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shack the D and rip off a pretty big play.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41.
17.
Goff now to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Browns are going to take over at their own.
Intercepted by the Browns. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did something with that.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now, this defense for the Lions, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Watson to the right side. It's Kelsey. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
On first down, Watson. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. Watson off play action. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now gone. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down.
What you doing?
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Play action. It's gone. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. The Lions at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they took the tough loss in the opener, CD, but since then they've rebounded to win 2 straight.
And that's exactly what you want to see from your team early on, how they can bounce back from adversity. The week 1 loss, that absolutely stung. But how about how hard they've worked in the couple of weeks since? And now they're moving back in the right direction.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. He's going to let it go again. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
After the interception, here's Watson. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Hard to believe that arm strength was a knock on Deshaun Watson coming out of Clemson. He showed what he's got there.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Yeah, and that throw traveling an even 64 yards in the air. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted. And the Browns are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off. They're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Patterson running between the tackles. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. First and 10, Watson. And his pass incomplete. He was looking for the Michigan Wolverine Donovan Peoples-Jones, but it'll be second down. Throwing again is Watson. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. First down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Faking the give, now Watson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Yeah.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. Got a man at Schwartz, complete. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
First down, Browns.
From the red zone now, Watson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Patterson. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles where he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Patterson, he'll try it up the middle. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll run with Patterson. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. To throw is Watson. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Anthony Schwartz with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Browns have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. They'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Value three, value three.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss.
So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
I think the good offensive coordinators in the league now are looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Racked him.
Well, yeah, whether it's a true fullback, a tight end you put in the fullback spot, you know they're going to be tough to bring down if you can get them the football in the passing game.
Listen.
Here we go on 4th. Goff.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he is going to have the Lions first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long.
Maverick. Hey, Shell. Louis.
Goff now looks to throw.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for Detroit. 47 yards.
When you think of guys that are built to be big-arm quarterbacks, Jared Goff, he fits that mold, and he showed it off right there.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Goff. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. And he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Here's Swift. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
DeAndre Swift, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Lions are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. No, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line.
Appreciate it, appreciate it. I'm alright. I ain't no guru again, but I'm alright.
The Browns drive about to get started. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this one is incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Oh, hit as
Oh, that block, man.
Incomplete.
Confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. Incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Watson. He's going to air one out.
Throwing ball out of
And that
bounds.
will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Goff, and that is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play, but sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Browns drive about to get started. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now a first down throw, Watson. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of it. And Judge. The throw took it a little too far. It's second down. Watson. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I know exactly what's going to be said from the defensive perspective. That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Third and 2, Watson. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To the air yet again, Watson. Flushed out right. Throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelsey. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's second down. Off of play action, it's Watson. He's going to air one out. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Donovan Peoples-Jones. His 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Off play action. Here's Goff. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today's partner because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. A play fake for Swift. Now Goff. And his throw here's incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Hey, still kill. We're good. We're good. Super 66.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. That pass caught. It's Williams. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Caught, Kelsey, and I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. They have certainly looked his way in this 3rd quarter. Another catch, and it's good for a 1st down. Straight ahead, Patterson. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down the 15-yard line.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line.
Again, Patterson. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw, Watson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Watson now to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he will take this one all the way back inside the 35-yard line.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Now a 1st down throw. Goff. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
To throw is gone. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
Cut. Super one.
On 4th down, Goff. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down, and this Browns defense stands tall. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes.
Yeah, who?
And he will bring it back.
What happened to it?
Interception return for a Lions touchdown. Here's Cyber now to add the extra point. It's good, and it's now 35-14.
Wait.
So
what's wrong with it?
They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Come here, let me see it. Come over here.
Taken at the goal line.
What you cut it with? You know what you was in there messing with. You was in there messing with Silver? That's how you cut it.
They bring him down just outside of the 15.
It ain't bleeding. You'll be all right. Don't touch it no more. Matter of fact, go in the room and bring him here.
The Browns drive about to get started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet
Sit
at
around
the
now.
same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football.
He's got a man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Donovan Peoples-Jones. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
Get that up,
The
brother.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if
Put it right
they
down the
cannot
cut.
score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people...
There he goes, right side. 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Anthony Schwartz going to bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They've kept him in check until that run. That's the first time he's really gotten loose in this game.
And they have to keep that in mind. Don't dwell on the fact that he finally had a big run. You kind of are counting on that as the game went on. Get back to what you were doing before. Start limiting him again.
So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter.
No score, Pete. No score zone right here. No score zone.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Watson's throw into the hands of Peoples-Jones. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Watson. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. Third down, here's Patterson. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 64 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
And the Browns first down.
On 1st and 10, Watson. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. On 1st down, Watson. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Watson on 1st down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Mike Hughes. He's at the 50. 30. 10. 5. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions. Touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Here's Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the pick 6 we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a 2-possession game as they control their destiny in this 4th quarter. Fresh off the pick 6, it's Watson. And he'll get this one to Cooper complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 48-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Watson got a man. It's Patterson complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Brown.
Now a first down throw. Watson. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. A handoff for Patterson to about the 26 here. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here's Patterson again. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 20-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Here's Watson. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he is going to have a Browns first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Watson's going to throw it here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Donovan Peoples-Jones. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Goff taps this forward. That's a jet sweep. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Throwing now, Watson. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Off of play action, it's Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.